Markaj, 2017 coach of Kingborough Lions United Football Club, and the latest signing, Benny Kovadio. Gabriel, how did you attract a player of Benny's quality?
Oh, tough question to answer to. One thing they took, and it was time and planning. It took days, hours, meetings and meetings, coffees and coffees, going to talk to people, to other people, people from Adelaide, people from Perth and stuff like that. I could have, to be honest with you, yes, the beginning was, I just got to talk to him, you never know. But I didn't really think that I could have managed to pull a signing like this, to be honest with you. And then he liked me, I liked him, and we went with the deal. One thing that I think that helped me a lot is the planning that we did for him. We look after him in terms of financially, of course, no, but in terms of we're giving him the best that we can give. Like we're doing a gym session program for him, as well as an athletics program for him, as well as we look after what he eats, the food that he eats during the dinner, during the lunch, during the breakfast, the times, the sleeps. We monitor him during the game days, training situations, and stuff like that. And I think that's what he liked about us, is that planning, is that professionalism that we could have given him to push to the next level. You know what I mean? He has been this close to achieve his dreams, but never been because of silly mistakes, young and stuff like that. But now, yeah, we have to achieve it. He must work out. But what a great signing. Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Benny's been here for several weeks, and
Yeah.
he's had a few practice games, and some of the social networking out there has rumoured that Benny is potentially the best player in Tasmania. True, or is it just highly overrated, and because he's from Adelaide, who knows?
Definitely not overrated. One thing I'll tell you, if anyone saw Benny, I don't know if he's the best player in Tasmania, because I didn't see many players down here. So far from what I saw, yes, he's by a mile, 2 miles. He has pace, dribbling, technical, good strengths, mental strengths, tactical awareness of the game, knowledge about the game. But the best player in Tasmania, or the ever play into Tasmania, I'm not sure, because I didn't see any other players. So far, yes, by a mile, even 2 miles, quicker than anybody, stronger. He's a complete footballer, in my opinion. So I don't know if the best player or is overrated. Definitely not overrated. Definitely underrated is not. So I don't know.
I guess that's something we'll see through the upcoming
Definitely.
season. Now, Benny, Gabriel clearly respects your ability, physically and mentally. Worked hard to get you here. What was it that had you cross the line and decide to come to Tasmania and play for Kingborough Lions?
Well, like you said already, like I actually needed to have a challenge, like, because I've been playing in Perth for like probably 5 years, and then I've played in the NPL there. I play for good clubs there too as well, but they never gave me the opportunity that Mr. Gabriel is actually giving me now. So I think that's one of the things that actually motivated me to actually come down here to Tasmania and have a go.
So not just a change in your playing environment, but a change
just,
in your whole playing
in my whole,
package.
yeah.
Gabriel, A-League will be coming to Tasmania. Big dream for all Tasmanians. Everybody that plays football in Tasmania wants to be in that first A-League team. Do you think that Benny coming to Tasmania is him getting ready to step up and play A-League?
Oh, I don't want to answer that question, but one thing that I tell you is I won't say no and I won't say yes. That Tasmania will have an A-League team. I hope it will. Is that going to affect Benny? Maybe yes, maybe it's not. One thing that I know is that he's already had offers in Thailand, in China, in North Korea, but we are not looking that types. He has family down here, and we're looking for more for an A-League side. But first of all, he needs to prove himself in all Australia. He did it in Perth, he did it in Adelaide. Now is the moment to do it in Tasmania. If next year have to happen in Melbourne, if next year have to happen in Sydney. But yeah, that's the point. The A-League contract. The boy has been this close to that, but for silly things, he let it pass away. You know what I mean? For not his own decision, but other people's decisions, family decisions, he could have not matched the requirement for an A-League in terms of commitment. But now he's in a better position than what he was, and he has one thing, and that's the thing: being a professional soccer player as soon as he can.
So clearly you think Benny is highly qualified. As part of the Kingborough Lions United squad, what are your expectations of Benny for the 2017 season?
Well, as a coach, a lot. High expectations and a lot of expectations. I think Benny already knows it.
Yeah.
Expectation from him are not just the way that he needs to score goals or he needs to make dribblings, but it's the lifestyle that he needs to be. Because for him, I just don't want to be just a coach, but an agent as well, or whatever I can come. I want from him to succeed, not just in the playing field, but outside the playing field. So he has different type of expectations. He has the expectations on the field and off the field. From not having the soft drinks or not having the fast foods or having a health diet to scoring goals on the weekend. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of expectations in terms of numbers, 40-50 goals,
Yeah.
that's achievable. 40-50 goals from Benny we're expecting this year, and the players are expecting as well. Look, they know who Benny is. They trained with him for now 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and I didn't see him yet miss a goal. With my coaching staff, we were talking the other day. He said that the guy ever miss. You give him a chance, he takes 2 chances. So yeah, high expectations from him, to be honest.
So Benny,
No pressure.
clearly, you know, we have high expectations of you for Kingborough Lions to change our outcomes from past seasons. Speaking with Gabriel at other times, he's mentioned not only a great goal scorer, you're a game changer, strong mentally, strong physically. You know what our expectations are of you. What are your own expectations personally?
Well, probably my expectation is to do exactly what he wants me to do. Make sure that I score every single chances I actually get against any team that I'll be playing against here in Tasmania. So definitely not only him is probably expecting that from me, but myself too as well. I'm actually expecting that to actually do it, because obviously with what we actually doing at the moment here with the training session we do with him too as well, we actually train, we don't actually joke here, you know. So I reckon with this training session that he gave us, I can actually definitely achieve what I want to achieve and what he wants me to achieve.
Do you see that your personal achievements will bring the other players in the squad up to also be playing at their best 100% of the time?
Yeah, definitely, yes, it will.
Now, Gabriel,
Yep.
you've seen Benny play, you've both in Perth and since you've been here. How would you describe Benny as a player?
I can tell you how I wouldn't describe him. It will take me until tomorrow to describe him as a player. Look, one thing that I'm pretty sure, and not just me, but his previous coach as well mentioned it before. This guy here, if he had the right coaching since he started playing football at the age of 6, he trained where there was no field, where he had a ball with socks, made out with socks, because you know, all respect to Africa, but that's what they could afford, you know. I mean, if this guy here had half of the chance of an Australian person would have, he would have been a superstar, and not just in Australia, he maybe would have played already in the national team, and that's what we're looking for as well, is to get into the selection down there. He just missed it for a bit, just did the selection for the national team for city stuff, and now is the time, ready for the East African Cup to be selected. So technical, skillful, dribbling, is a little messy. A little and messy. Left footer, he punish every time that you give him the ball. Great player.
So Benny, clearly
Superstar.
lots of big adjectives there coming from Gabriel, and there's probably lots more being thrown around: fast, confident, accurate, physical, game changer. I'll use that again.
Yeah.
What about you? How would you describe yourself as a player?
Well, all he's actually said is probably something. It's actually true, but for everyone to actually definitely probably know how true is probably saying that today is actually for me to actually show that on the page. And then
So for you, it's irrelevant how you describe it. It's come and see me,
yeah,
and
come
you
and
actually
see
see
me,
what
and then
kind
you
of player I
definitely
am.
exactly. That's what I reckon.
And that's one thing that I like from him is a mentality. The other day, he played a game and he said this. I think it was the first game. How many goals he scored? 5 or can't remember. 4 or 5 goals. And he said to me, "Coach, you only won 3-2, but could have done better." That's the player, you know. The player that comes first in the change room and leave last. The commitment, the passion that he has. I think we should prize more than the skills that he has, more than the commitment, professionalism that he gives on the field and off the field, that we should prize more than the technical and tactical stuff. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he's going to show everything else in the field like the other boys are.
Well, thank you for your time this afternoon. As always, Gabriel,
Thank
it's
you
been
very much.
fun.
Thank you.
Benny, have a fabulous season.
Thanks.
Can't wait to see the entertainment you bring to the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Jeez. Oh, that was a good one.